Welcome to Deep Thought. People who work to outsmart people are generally dumb. You know what? And this was inspired a few weeks ago. I had a young man, and I'm gonna say young man. I don't know, but was trying to disagreeing with something. Now I always said, if you disagree with something, I don't have a problem with that in itself. Just be very intelligent. But I saw some other stuff about this person. I saw some other stuff, some definite racial stuff with this person and how they responded. And I was just like, oh, okay. He's trying to outsmart me. Oh, yeah. Why do they bother? And, you know, eventually he got you. The last thing I said to him was, gotcha. Because he was trying to act like he wasn't and trying to change stuff around. And I'm just like, come on, man. Come on. Look, I'm going to tell you something now. Don't try to outsmart people. Well, one thing I've seen in life, and I've seen this. See, okay, like understand something. When I'm reading a comment or something, remember you're dealing with somebody who got paid. Let me say that again. Once got paid, one of my 1,000 jobs, to monitor message boards, to learn to see patterns. Ooh, y'all knows how I bring stuff together. And you know, after you see a pattern, you're like, oh, okay. You know, even writing patterns, even when somebody tried think that they getting over on me or something, like I blocked them on another channel, right? But they'll come over here all of a sudden. I'm like, yeah, okay. Look, don't. Why? See, if there's a person who's trying to outsmart another person, what do you get from it? Are you getting paid for it? Like trolls, they're not getting paid for it. They doing it because they generally dumb. And because they're generally dumb, right? They trying to be smarter than somebody or try to act like they smarter, but who you impressing? Now, if you getting paid for it, I understand. I was like, okay. Disagree with it, but I understand. But you're not getting paid for it. You're not getting nothing for it. And it's usually somebody who hasn't shown any intelligence in their real life. Because if they were intelligent in their real life, outside of, you know, social media or something, they would show it. It would show in their daily actions. It would show in their behavior. You know, people would recognize it. But see, you get some people who trying to outsmart people. Well, even in the real world, they busy trying to outsmart them, and for what? You know, because I'm gonna tell you, it's an interesting thing. Because generally, smart people, they'll let you talk. They don't try to outsmart you. They don't have the need to try to prove that they're smarter, because they're more focused on their own life. But see, when you get some people in either in the real world or on social media who are trying to outsmart you, they generally dumb. And it don't take much to show it. It don't take much to gotcha. I want y'all to think about that. It's like, why? Why? You know? Like they feel the need to. Like you get some people, it was I don't know, you get some people, they think they breaking down this person, but this person don't know them. And they don't know anything about this person. And yeah, okay, let's say they can break that person down. So what? First of all, if that person is easily broken down, then that person probably shouldn't be in a public position anyway. And then why are they trying to break that person down? They trying to make themselves feel good. Because if they were smart, other people will recognize it. I want y'all to think about that. It's like, why waste time? Why waste time? Because they trying to prove something to themselves. They don't feel good about themselves. See, when you have people who try to break down others, who try to act superior to others and everything, they generally not. Because a truly superior person I'm gonna tell you something. One thing I've seen with people who are very smart, like legitimately smart in the real world, online, they're just like, whatever. It's like that saying is, don't argue with a fool. Because they're just like, okay, all right, yeah. I was thinking about that, it's just like, why? Like I said, they're generally dumb because it's like, okay, are you getting money for this? Are you breaking them down? Or are they just looking at you laughing? Are they laughing with you or are they laughing at you? Are they feeling bad? Like there was somebody, well, I ain't gonna get into that. Because, somebody really annoys me. And when I say annoyance, it's like, why? Why? Because I will do that sometimes. I'll be like, why? Why waste time? I just block them and keep it moving. Like I had somebody, I talk about this time. I had somebody, they tried to break me down on so many levels. Did all this, but it didn't appear. It was on a comment, it's real long. I say, this person did all this for me to block this person in half a second. And it was like they probably thought they were smart or something, but it was like, come on now. You got to do better than that. But why did they do it? It's something, because when somebody tries to break somebody else down, it's usually something about that person that makes that other person, it shines a light on their own dumbness, their own stupidity. And it's like, still why? Why? This person doing what they doing, shoot. It's like, why are you trying to outsmart this other person? Y'all not in the same business. Y'all ain't in competition. Y'all don't know each other. Because that's one thing I'll say about myself. I could care less about what you're doing. As long as I'm doing, because what I'm doing, everything I'm doing to make my money, to do my thing, it don't matter how many people. There's literally millions of people who are doing the same thing. And in my view, we can all eat. So I'm like, I'm not worried. I'm not in competition. As a writer, I can have my books up here, right? But how many books I have here? All of them, there's room for it. I don't have the need to. But it's usually what I'm finding in life is you usually got somebody who's not thinking, they feeling bad about themselves. So they have a need to try to put somebody else down. And it's not worth it. It's really not worth it. For what? Why? Are you getting money for it? Now I understand if you're getting money for it. I'm like, okay. Still dumb, but yeah, okay, you're getting money for it, okay. What are you getting out of it? And that's something to think about. That's something to think about, right? It's like, or a person, well, I would say this, a person just need to be intelligent in whatever their field is, and they need to work on their field. They're not in competition. This ain't a sporting event. This ain't a sports game. This is life. I want y'all to think about that, all right? I want y'all to think about that. And I know I done triggered some people, and I'm like, okay. Anyway, y'all have a good weekend, and I'll get back with y'all on Sunday. Peace and blessings.